Welcome back to another video, guys, where today we're going to install all this sim equipment onto this DOF Reality H3 motion rig to match this setup. So this is my 1991 Honda Civic EF. Yeah, this is my little track toy that I got. I've got two of these. One is an EF, which is this one, and another one is an EG6. But as you can see, this one is fully stripped out, but so much fun to drive. Right, so what I want to do is I want to have this layout set up exactly the same on my motion rig. I need to match where my shifter is, I need to match where my steering wheel is, and I need to match where my actual foot pedals are. So this is how I want it to be. Like this, rule of thumb is obviously hand over your steering wheel, wrist to the center without bringing your shoulder fully forward. So right there for me, this is perfect for me. I love this setup on track. I ain't gonna lie, this seat is getting a bit snug. I can tell I put on a few pounds since my race days. In other words, I want all this, including the shifter, to be in exactly the same position on the sim rig. And the only way we're going to do that is by 3D scanning. So I'm going to 3D scan the seat, 3D scan where the steering wheel is, and 3D scan where the pedals is and the floor, so that I can put this into a CAD software and I can slice this down, create a cross-section view here to determine where the seat is, where the steering wheel is, and where the foot pedals is. And then I'm going to have to do a cross-section coming off from the center line of this seat to where the shifter is in position of where the steering wheel is. So let's get 3D scanning. So this is what I've done, nothing crazy. Done a bit of tape all the way right through the center to underneath the pedals and on the steering wheel. At least when I 3D scan this, I can create a cross section along that tape line and on the steering wheel, and I can obviously create a cross section off this plate to go to that one. Now I just need to give myself an actual datum angle of what I need to set the seat at. So I'm getting roughly about just over 10 degrees. So I need to set my seat on the sim rig at 10 degrees tilt back, and then we can work off of that. And once I've 3D scanned it, then I can create a template, a wooden template to actually fit inside there, which then has all the contours of the floor, the seat, the pedals, the steering wheel, and where the shifter is, so that I can at least use that template board to make sure it matches exactly the same on the sim rig. Right, let's go. Well, I know guys, I know what you're thinking. Why am I fitting this raggedy ass seat to this brand new sim rig? Well, to be honest with you guys, I've got a lot of fun memories in this chair. I've had this since I was 22 years old. Yeah, I'll probably get it recovered. Yeah, I do agree with you. I need to do something with it. I will probably get another cover for it later down the line. But for now, this is what I've got and this is what we're using. All right, let's get this thing fitted. So guys, I've just come across my first problem. My first problem is I'm out of adjustment on these sparkle seat brackets here. The ones I got in my Civic, I kind of made them myself. So I've got the drawings and that still. I'm gonna have to make another set. But in the meantime, I've just clamped the seat down now. That is the right angle. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that's just over 10 degrees as it was in the actual Civic. The way this rig is, the seat bracket, this one here is fixed. You can't move the seat forward or backward because it has to sit on this pivot point here. So it's not as if you can move the seat over there. You've got to move all this to the seat. So once I get this seat fixed, it's at just over 10 degrees now. So now let's see what the profile looks like and see what other stuff I'm going to figure out here, because I got a funny feeling all this is going to be well out. Anyway, that's what we love. Let's go. Ugh. Whoa. So as you can see what I mean? Like I've eyeballed this thinking it was close to my Civic. It's clearly not. That needs to be touching that. And that needs to be like vroom. So this has got to come a lot more in. So I've got to undo all this, bring this right in. Right, so as you can see here now, I'm on maximum adjustment of bringing this in. I guess that's what you get for being a short ass. But we're getting closer. I do feel it needs to go down and then it needs to be angled up. So this needs to go down and this needs to be angled. I just don't know. Oh yeah, there's loads of adjustment there. Right, just keep plodding on. Right, so this is where we're up to. I've had to make packers to lift this actual box up in the air, the pedal box up in the air, because it was just so low down. And so I've had to CNC and make some of them brackets just to space it right up in the air, and then they bolt through underneath. And now I'm onto the shifter. As you can see here, that is set at just over 10 degrees, so the seat is perfect where it needs to be with the new side brackets. So now I'm onto the actual shifter. So as you can see here, this shifter is way off. Needs to be just touching the inside of that hole. So I'm gonna have to make some packers now, same as what I've done there, just to raise all this up, and then it should be in the exact same place as the Civic. Here are the packers that I've actually made. It's lightweight, it's just wood, lightweight. Let's get these fitted. Right guys, we've come across another problem. As you can maybe be able to see, the steering wheel is touching up there on the actual profile. But look at my adjustment here. As you can see, I am well off. This was actually meant to be connected to there, and I've actually drilled another hole to actually move this forward because I was so far away from that. So now that that's fitted, now I've got to kind of make up a support bracket that can go in between this plate and this plate. So this is kind of what I just drew up with a bit of a template. So I kind of want it to be something like that. And then obviously that back hole there can be the pivot. So if I need to lower it down, and that I can do. But yeah, let's go make this template. I'm not going to draw it up and machine it out. I'm just going to cut this out of aluminium. It's quick and easy just to do that than to machine it. Right, let's go. So there you have it guys, this setup is now complete. As you can see, we're touching the brake pedal right down there. We're following the contours of the seat and the curvature and the angle of the seat. These are the plates that I had to actually modify to get this to work for the correct angle. And then obviously you see here at the top where the steering wheel actually sits and touches there. If we go around to the shifter, this is the shifter now where it's actually just touching the top of that hole. Like I say, these are the packers I had to make, and those are the packers that I had to make for the actual pedal box. Right, I'm way happy the way this has turned out. Let's get this thing wired up and fired up. Oh yeah! I officially feel that I'm in a shitbox Civic. Woohoo! Have you heard of the expression, less motion is better? Well, yeah, this is true. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys, this is awesome. It makes you drive like an absolute lunatic. One time, mate. Half of the power down. Oh shit! Hit the wall. John Moore. I ain't giving it for much longer. Come on the outside. Get out of it, boy. Oh no! Shit! Like this thing, like I got this set to 80% force feedback on this motion brake, and this thing can throw you around. Like everything you hit. Oh, my bad. See what I mean? It makes you drive like an absolute lunatic, and it's so much fun. Oh, see what I mean? It's just so much fun to drive. Not the smoothest. Oh no! So look at this, look. Oh no! I do apologise as if the screen is all over the shop, but it's this rig. It's like I'm going down the straight now. All I want to do is shake the steering wheel from left to right. Like I shouldn't do it, but I want to do it. Whoa! Whoa! it would be rude to not actually try out the actual Civic EF that I've actually designed this sim rig to match. This is the livery one I'm going for. Believe it or not, I actually had this same livery done on the car back when I was younger. I am a Honda nut and I love my old school Hondas. I actually daily an old school Honda. I sold my Mercedes and bought this daily. 185 horsepower. Woo! I'm on a grid full of shitbox Hondas. Oh yes! Let's go! Oh, what did we pull? I'm moving away. No, going too fast, Mark. So bumpy. I feel like I'm holding on for dear life in this thing. Thanks for watching everyone. If you like this video, you know what to do. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.